Well, hello and welcome back. Now in this video, we're going to look at some additional items that you can use in your mind maps. So let's start here with icons. Now icons are available from the icon menu here in the top right. And if you click on that, you're going to see that you have two broad groups of icons, markers and stickers. Stickers are simply icons that you can embed into an element to make that element's purpose, to make its subject more easily recognizable. So here in the map, I've just added 4 stickers. Now the purpose of stickers is twofold. They help make one particular node instantly recognizable to the user and make it different from the other nodes visually, and they help communicate the purpose of that node. Now Xmind doesn't have a huge collection of stickers for you to use in your mind maps, so you may struggle to find something that really clearly identifies with the topic of your node. If that's the case, then just find the icon that you feel is closest to it and use that. Now the next item is markers. Our markers are small tags that are generally added to subtopics. So what's the point of markers? They can represent pretty much anything you want them to represent, although there are a few predefined options here available in Xmind. For example, we have a list of priorities from 1 to 7. We have task management options that show the various stages of a task from not started to completed. And we have at the bottom here some month and days of the week markers that can be useful to tell you when you need to focus on a particular topic. And to use a marker, you simply select the topic that you want to add it to and click on the marker of your choice. Now this is a task marker that tells the viewer the status of a particular task in your mind map. And to adjust that status, I simply click in the marker and choose the new status. And here's an example mind map that I've put together using multiple different markers. Now up here in the view menu, there is a navigation panel option, which you can get to through the view menu. And if we select marker and label, we now on the left hand side get a list of all the markers that are in use in this mind map. And we use this list to filter the items in our mind map. For example, if I wanted to see everything I have to do on Tuesday, I simply click Tuesday in the list, and only the tasks that I've elected to do on Tuesday are displayed in my map. Alternatively, I can simply select one of the markers I'm interested in. For example, Saturday. I can right click it, choose highlight relevant topics, and Xmind will show me every topic or subtopic in my mind map that has a Saturday marker added to it. Xmind also opens the navigation menu on the left so we can change our filter selections if we want to. And once we close the navigation menu, Xmind returns us to the main mind map with the navigation filters switched off. Markers are particularly useful for helping you focus on only the things you need to do at any particular point in time. Now, unfortunately, when it comes to markers, you can't refine one marker by using another. Let me give you an example. Here are all the tasks I've elected to do on Saturday. Now, if I wanted to filter those down to just the priority 1 tasks, I would have to do that visually. I'd simply have to look at the list to see which of them have the red priority 1 tag. If I was to click priority 1 in the left-hand navigation menu, unfortunately, Xmind isn't then going to show me only the priority 1 topics that I've elected to do on Saturday. It's not going to apply both filters at the same time. What it will do is it'll show me every topic and subtopic that has a Saturday marker and every topic and subtopic that has a priority 1 marker. But saying that, markers are still extremely useful for our mind maps, and we're going to be using them a lot in this course. Okay, so now let's look at notes. And notes, as the name implies, allows us to add text notes to any element in our map. And this icon shows you when a note is present in an element. To add a note, simply select the element you want to put the note in, go to the top menu and click the note icon, and then type out the text that you want to enter. And if you wanted to, you can go to the navigation panel, select the notes option, and see all of the notes in your mind map displayed in the panel. So now let's look at the insert option on the graphical menu bar. And the insert menu allows us to add labels website links and attachments into our mind map. Unfortunately, all the other options it gives you are only available for paid users. So to add an attachment, simply select the element where you wish to add the attachment, click the Insert menu, Attachment, select your file, and click Open. And your attachment is now added in its own subtopic with the attachment icon. Click the icon to open the file. To add a web page link instead of an attachment, simply do the same thing. Go to the Insert menu, choose Link, Web Page, and then enter the URL of the web page in the menu that pops up. Alternatively, you can use Ctrl-K to open that menu as well. And then just click the link icon to open the website. Now the remainder of the link options are only available to people that subscribe to Xmind, but they allow you to link to local files and folders on your computer or to link from one Xmind topic to another. And Xmind subscribers can also embed images in their mind maps as well as mathematical equations. But we won't be using any of that functionality in this course. Now let's look at some last bits and pieces of Xmind functionality. Now Xmind offers an outliner mode and allows you to move back and forth between the information in your mind map to that same information being presented in a text outline. And for those of you that are familiar with using text outlines or outliner software, you might find this useful. You can also export and import information into and out of Xmind. And you can import information from other mind mapping software or Word documents, and you can export to image files, other mind mapping software, and different types of documents. Although some of that functionality is once again limited to paid users. Okay, so we'll wrap up this lesson here. There are a few more pieces of Xmind functionality that we haven't covered yet, but we will be covering those later in the course. And at this point, please, don't worry about trying to remember all of the items we've just covered in this lesson. We're going to be using them practically in all the lessons as we go through the remainder of the course, so you will become very familiar with them very quickly. As always, thank you for your time.